Yo, you already know what time it is, man. Turn this mic up. Yo, I said turn my mic up, bro. I don't want to have no issues. I don't want to keep asking you to do this. Turn this mic up. Turn it up. Yeah, here we go, man. Let's get busy. Let's get started. I want to welcome y'all once again to the I Know Tunes podcast. I am your host, Scraps, SCR to the APZ. Your boy Scraps. You know what I'm saying? So we just gonna get right into it, man. You already know what time it is. I Know Tunes podcast. I named it that because I know tunes and you don't. Whether you want to accept that or not, that's up to you. Whether you want to believe that or not, that's up to you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't change the fact that I know tunes and you probably don't. And if you do know tunes, big up to you. You feel me? I don't got nothing. I'm not in competition with you. I'm not against you. I don't oppose you. I'm going to ride with you and I'm going to salute you. But I know tunes and most people don't. And that's just the fact of the matter. So, I welcome y'all to the I Know Tunes podcast. I am your host, SCR to the APZ Scraps. And let's get straight to it, man. So, I was having a discussion earlier with one of my homies, and then one of his homies came through. But we was talking about better MCs. Now, we talking about we'll go through all of them. But let's just start here. And I want to hear y'all comments on this. And I want to see if y'all know tunes and if y'all don't. And if you don't know tunes, don't ever give another comment again in your life. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I tell you, take it as fact. Take it as, you know, um, it's like the holy commandments or something like that, whatever, right? So he said to me, we was talking about different MCs, and he said to me that Busta Rhymes is better than 50 Cent. There's mixed opinions on that, but nah. Busta Rhymes is not better than 50 Cent. Oh man, I should put this mic right in front of me. Busta Rhymes is not better than 50 Cent. Yes, Busta's more animated. First of all, it's hard to compare the two because they came up in this hip hop game at two different times, right? Busta came up in the late 80s, early 90s. 50 ain't start busting till like the 2000s. So then I asked the bro, I say, yo, bro, how many Busta Rhymes album you got? I can't tell you how much. I got. All right, well, name three Busta Rhymes songs. I can't. All right, well, how many 50 Cent albums you got? He said none. How you gonna compare somebody to somebody else and you never even supported their work? You never even had none of their albums. You heard songs what just based on the radio, but you ain't never had no G Unit mixtape. You ain't never had none of 50 Cent's albums, but you want to compare him to Busta Rhymes? So what is we really talking about? How can you compare the two? You know what I'm saying? It's like if I ask you what's better, apple pie or pecan pie, and you say you never had pecan pie. Well, how can you compare the two if you never had pecan pie to say it's better than apple pie or vice versa? So you're disqualified from the conversation on top. But because I know tunes and you don't, I can tell you right now, 50 Cent is better than Busta Rhymes. I have nothing but respect for Busta Rhymes. Shout out to him. He's at the BT Awards. He got he's got his lifetime achievement award. Shout out to the General Busta. Busta's also Jamaican, so big up to the odd man. Help put hip hop on the map. One of the pioneers. I give you all the props you deserve. And all the props you may need. But nah, bro, I'm going for 50s. More influential. 50 just a better artist. They're different styles, and they came up in the game at two different times. Yes, that is a factor. But I tell you this right now. 50 Cent is better than Busta Rhymes. If you don't want to believe me, that's on you. But I'm telling you this right now. 50 is better than Busta Rhymes. I'm going to tell you why. A lot of people, like I was talking to one of my other homeboys, got to call him to confirm. He pretty much rolled with me. Not because he my homie, because we know tunes. That's one nigga I say no tunes. There's only 3 people in this world that I know that like aren't DJs or professional people, things like that I consider who know tunes. One is my man Perps. Shout out to my man Purple. He know tunes. That nigga know tunes. I'll go for my co-host whenever he get on here. You know what I'm saying? We live in 2 different states. I'm New York, he's Connecticut, so that's one of the reasons he's not on here, because when I be wanting to tape, I'd have to drive all the way to Connecticut, so that's one of the only reasons why he's not on here. But big up to my co-host, the Bishop of Rap, my man Big D, Big Darren. But I put him on there, but there's only 3 people in my personal life that I know that know tunes. My man Perps, my man Smash, and my wife. Because me and her we battle with tunes. See, that's one of the reasons I decided to create this podcast. Because me and her used to always test each other with tunes. So, Perps, Smash, and my wife. Everybody else, nah. You ain't got nothing for me. I'm telling you that because I know that. I know tunes, bro. I listen to tunes. I hear tunes and I know them. And I quote tunes. I hear beats and I know what song that came from. Certain sounds that I hear. I know that sound. Somebody used that on the album. Somebody used that on a song. Blase, blase. I know tunes, bro. Trust me when I say that. So when I tell you 50's better than Busta, I know tunes. Believe me when I tell you that. Now, I asked the nigga how many Busta Rhymes albums he has. He said none. I mean, well, he can't name all. No, I think I asked him to name 3 Busta Rhymes albums. He couldn't tell me. All right. Name 3 50 Cent albums. He couldn't tell me. He don't listen to 50. Automatically disqualified. But for you out there, I need to hear from y'all. Y'all either going to ride with me on this or y'all going to ride against me on this. You're going to either confirm or deny 50's better than Busta. I'm not saying he's marginally better. I'm not saying he's way better. I'm not saying they can't compete. But 50's better than Busta. See, the thing is, Busta got hits. Busta put out mean, like my homie Smash said, people listen to Busta's singles. People give Busta props off his singles. But not too many people are buying Busta Rhymes albums. People buy 50 Cent albums. They buy 50 Cent mixtapes, G-Unit mixtapes, 50 Cent albums. Not too many people I've known throughout the history of my life. I've heard them talk about a Busta Rhymes album. We talk about Busta Rhymes singles, Busta Rhymes songs, Busta Rhymes videos. They don't talk about Busta Rhymes albums in his full body of work. Big up to the General Busta Rhymes once again. No disrespect to the yard man whatsoever. Big up General. I done know all the thing go already. But I'm telling you, niggas listen to 50. They listen to his singles, they listen to his mixtapes, and he listen to his albums. And they talk about these things. So when I tell you Busta Rhymes, I don't want to say he can't compare. But 50 got that. All right? 50 got that. So now we went to 50 versus Ice Cube. Once again, I asked the homie how many Ice Cube albums you had. Donito. Dunkin' Donitos. Donut. Dunkin' Donuts. I said I used to listen to a lot of West Coast music growing up. Right? The first Ice Cube album, maybe the only Ice Cube, Lethal Injection. That came out in like 93. Some of you probably weren't even born then. Big up to the 90s, even though you'll never come back. But you know what I'm saying? You know what time it is. You know what I'm talking about. That album came out in 93. I had that album. It's one of the first albums I got. Shout out to the bootleggers. You sell bootleggers back in the day. That's the only way I can get an album. A little $5 jump off, and I'm good to go. Lethal Injection by Ice Cube is a mean album. Pick it up if you haven't heard it. Get up on that. Other Ice Cube, I don't think I got any other Ice Cube album after that, except for West Side Connect Gang. Dub SCG, West Side Connect Gang. The name of the album is called Bow Down. Mean. One of the hardest albums to come out of the West Coast. One of the hardest hip hop albums. This is like 93, 94, around that time too. I know tunes. I've been listening to tunes for a long time, man. This rap game, this hip hop game, it's in my blood, it's in my DNA. Trust me when I tell you that. When I think about that album, it's kind of hard to compare because their styles are so different. Ice Cube is more still on that old school flow. You know what I'm saying? 50's more modern. So we adapt and he has different flows. Storytelling ability is crazy. They say Ice Cube is a storyteller. No, he's not. I love Ice Cube. Besides, Today Was a Good Day. What other storytelling song did Cube come out with? I'll wait. Whenever you figure it out, holla at me, put in the comments, whatever. Get back to me. Ice Cube was really, maybe Check Yourself. When I Get to Heaven, I'm mentioning tunes I don't even know about. Bop Gun, come on, stop playing with me. I know tunes, my nigga. Stop playing with me. Maybe those tunes, but Ice Cube is really not a storyteller. 50, on the other hand, is a storyteller. I don't got to go through some of them I can't even remember right now, but trust me, I know. 50's a storyteller. Lethal Injection is probably Ice Cube's first album. It's not better than Get Rich or Die Trying. No, it's not. He won that debate. I love you, Cube. Big up to Cube. Sorry, 50 got him. So 50's better than Buster, and he's better than Ice Cube. Only people 35 and up could have this discussion with me. If you're not 35 and up, then just listen up and learn something. 35 and up, yeah, we'll go there. Other than that, you can't talk to me about 50 Cube. All right, so we'll leave that alone. Next debate. Where should I go? We have so many. We'll go Nas, Jay-Z. Jay-Z's more successful, but he's not better than Nas. Sorry. No, I don't care what you say. Nah. Nas is more complex. He even said it in his rhyme. Nas is more complex when I rhyme. Can't remember the tunes, but it'll come to me later. You don't know it, so don't even worry about it. I know tunes you don't. Nas is better than Jay-Z. Not way better, but Nas is better than Jay-Z. Jay-Z probably put out... Jay-Z's more successful, so his projects are usually number-wise, sale-wise, better than Jay-Z. But lyrically, nah. Nasir Jones got that. Nas is a better MC than Jay. Once again, it's not way better. It's not drastically better. Nas is a better MC than Jay-Z. His style is way better. Storytelling abilities is way better. It is what it is. I'm telling you the truth. I'll never lie to you on this podcast. I don't need to lie because I know tunes and you don't. Nas is the better MC than Jay. Then we go to Jay Big. Biggie's the better MC, hands down. Biggie's better than Jay-Z. There's no reason for you to question that. There's no reason for you to question me. There's no reason for you to second guess that. There's no reason for you to think about it. Biggie is the better MC. Well, Scraps, how do you know? Da, 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 da. Jay-Z, is doing his thing. Big died. Big only put out two albums. Jay-Z got so many. So how did I? All right, I'm gonna tell you why. I've heard whack Jay-Z songs. I've heard whack Jay-Z albums. I've heard whack Jay-Z bars. I've heard whack Jay-Z rhymes. I ain't never heard of whack Big. The only one I give to you that is suspect to me, that's a little bit shaky. Like you ever watch what do you Bumbleclad? You ever watch what they call it? Wildin' Out. Sorry, I was doing something real quick. If you ever watch Wildin' Out, and he be like, when they doing a little battle, whatever, and Emmanuel Hussein be like, little shaky, little shaky. I only got one song for you that's shaky by Big. One verse that's shaky by Big. And probably some of y'all probably don't even know this tune. It's called "Can't Stop the Rain" by Shaq, remix, featuring the Notorious B.I.G. Oh, what's that? You didn't know Shaq and Big did a song? Yes, they did. You're welcome. I know tunes, you don't. So Shaq and the Notorious B.I.G. did a song called "Can't Stop the Rain" remix. Big spit on that, but it was a little shaky. That's the only big verse I've ever heard in my entire life. That was shaky. He was still hard. Biggie and Jay-Z did 3 songs together. Brooklyn's Finest, I Love the Dough, and Straight G's. Man, pardon me. Young G's, pardon me. I know tunes. There's a lot up here, so you got to give me a minute. Love the Dough, Young G's, and Brooklyn's Finest. All 3 of those songs, Big had the best verse on each and every one of those songs by a landslide, by a mile. There's no comparison. There was no if, ands, or buts about that. Biggie had the best verses on all of those songs. We hit makers with acres, road shakers in Vegas. You can't play yes. Floss chips on Lakers, gas star Shaq. Tennis courts, the horseback. Riding the side of crack crab or lobsters. Who say mobsters don't prosper? Niggas is actors. Niggas deserve Oscars. Me, I'm critically acclaimed. Slug past your brain. Reminisce on dames who Cuja used to stink. As we rock puff pieces and as we rock hot pieces and puppy Gucci links. Nah, come on, bro. I don't even gotta get no further than that. I don't have to. Check the tunes, check the songs. Listen to it over and over. Rewind. And rewind again. Gunshot me forward. Liquid me, rewind. You requested it, so rewind. Go ahead, check it out. Big had the better verses on all those songs. All them tunes. Big verse was the better verse. Biggie's just better than Jay. No disrespect to Jay. Shout outs, big ups. mogul and all that. Jay's not to be played with. Don't get it twisted. He's not to be played with. But he's just not better than Big. That's why he's quoting his brother to big up his brother, big up my borough. I get all that. Name them tunes where I got that from. That's a Jay-Z bar. I'm just bigging up my brother, bigging up my borough. Put it in the comment. Name them tunes. But Big is better than Jay-Z. I'm not going front. This time it's by a landslide. It's by a landslide, bro. You can't compare. Yeah. Yeah. Biggie rhymes are paid in full. Compared to Jay, he probably got to put it on a credit card or something like that. But Biggie rhymes are paid in full. He delivers, he pays down and it's over. Jay still got to catch up by doing monthly payments or when that bill come around. No disrespect to Jay. One of the greatest ever. But Big is just better than him. And it's all right. There are many people who are better than other people who are really good. That's just the way the game goes. You know, I never compared Pac and Big. Two different styles. Pac is the overall better artist. But Big is better than Pac. I listened to a lot of Pac growing up. Still listen to a lot of Pac. I watch a lot of Pac documentaries. They don't have too many on Biggie. I need to have some, please. He put out way too many albums to compare to Pac. So that's one of the reasons. And he's just so controversial and so like influential. But let's keep it real. I love Pac, and I know Pac can spit. He's not better than Big. My homie Smash, number one Pac. I listen to Pac based on Smash. Smash always has some Pac to listen to. You know, when we first started driving, we just listening to Pac, drinking our deuces, drinking our 40, drinking whatever, chilling, smoking bud, looking for hoes, whatever. We listen to Pac all day. Go to the store, cop a little mixtape, Pac. So I know Pac. I got enough Pac tunes. Trust me on that. Of course, he got way more material than Big. But the little bit of material that Big got it. Biggie's the best MC ever. Only person, I'm going to keep it funky with you. Only person I would truly, in my personal opinion, without being biased, who could give Big a run for his money, and let me know how y'all feel about this, is Lil Wayne. Trust me on this. Lil Wayne is a monster. Lil Wayne is a monster. Lil Wayne is a beast. Don't you ever sleep on Young Tunchi or whatever that blood clot can call himself. I don't know. Don't ever sleep on Lil Wayne. We didn't bring him up, so I'm letting you know right now. Only person I could really consider to test or give Biggie Small a run for his money is Lil Wayne. Trust me on that. Next discussion. Who else did we bring up? Give me a second. Because I was talking about Ray. Oh, LL Cool J. Who's better? 50's better than LL Cool J. No. Stop right there. Don't act shocked. Don't act surprised. Don't act like you don't know what time it is. Once again, they're on two different areas of spectrum of the timeline. So I get it. LL is more 80s, 90s, fizzled off in the 2000s. Even the lights is bugging out right now from what I said, but that's okay because I'm bringing out electricity so we can't handle it. But that's okay though because I'm enough light on my own. What I'm saying is bright enough to illuminate. You feel me? Yeah. Check yourself. 50's better than LL. 50's more for the ladies and all that. Light still bugging. It's all right. I'm gonna put him in his place. Shine a light on him. Hey, shine a light on me. Hey, shine a light on me. Hey, 50's better than LL. Ladies love Cool J. Not too many niggas did. Keep it a fuck. I'm keeping it a buck. Keeping it official. I'm keeping it official. Yes, I listened to LL. Pink cookies in a plastic bag getting crushed by a building. Mama's gonna knock you out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I can name tunes that other niggas can't even name. You know, backseat of my Jeep. Still bump these tunes till this day. 50's better than LL Cool J. Like I said, ladies love Cool J. Not too many niggas did. I get it. I need love and all that. Yeah, yeah. He touched your heart. And he showed you he could spit. He's not better than 50 Cent. No. Let's stop playing with Curtis Jackson. Let's stop playing with 50. 50's hard. 50's better than LL Cool J. Put it in the comment. Let me know what you think. I want to say your opinion matters, but if it ain't lining up with mine, then it probably won't. And it probably doesn't. But 50's better than LL Cool J. Nas is better than LL Cool J, so I don't think we had to discuss that either. All right, so let's get into something else. You know, I'll save this last one. Maybe I should go there right now. Let's see. Do I want to discuss this? Because many people may not be able to get jiggy with this. Maybe many people won't know you. Maybe you can't compare, but let's go there anyway. Actually, no. All right, let's go here first. We know who won the versus battle between Jada and Fab. But Fab is better than Jada. Not by a landslide. Not by a landslide. Jada got beef with the feds and the DA. I understand that. But Fab is better. Jada stays in one lane. That's why he's better than Styles P. I love Styles P. Big up to the Ghost. But like I was talking to one of the homies, he was talking about listening to a Styles P album was all gangster. Jada's a little more versatile. But Fab is more versatile than all of them. Fab is better than Jada. Not by a landslide or anything like that, but just Fab is a little bit better. If Fab would have went mixtape, Fab, he would have won that versus battle. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it official. Let's keep it a bean. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. In the words of Ice Spice, let's keep it a bean. Fabulous would have won that battle. He decided to go radio hits. You can't compare with radio hits with Jada. Sorry, Fab. That's where you messed up at. You know the effed up, right? I mean, you know the effed up, right? But that's okay, because you Fab. Because he made up for... Fab is bodying him right now. Fab is so consistent. He's bodying it right now. Oh my God, Fab is on fire right now. If Fab would have went Friday night fights Fab, if Fab would have just stuck to one mixtape, Friday night fights, if Fab would have just stuck to all of the songs he did on Friday night, even the lights gotta agree with me, flickering, because they know Friday Night Fab would have bodied anything Jada put out. If you haven't listened to Friday Night Fights by Fab, DJ Clue, do yourself a favor, go listen to that right, not right now, but right channel. Fab would have took that easily. It's the fridge. My fridge is working overtime. That's why my lights is flickering. But don't you mind that, because I'm bringing the light. I got the light right here. I am the light. That's what Jesus said. Big ups to Jesus. Because the same light is in him as in me. Friday night fights Friday night fights, Fab would have easily beat Jada. No question about that, bro. I'm telling you the truth. No question about that. So now, so yes, Fab is better than Jada. Jada is better than Styles. So by default, Fab is better than both. He's better than Jada and he's better than Styles. Not by like a landslide, but just better. It's not opinion. I get it. I have opinion, but but this one right here is not opinion. Fab is Fab is crazy. Fab is better than he's better than Jada. So now we went. I said, you know what? Big up to Jim Jones. Jim Jones stepped it up something crazily right now. Jim Jones stepped it up something, as they say, used to say in the West Coast, something proper like. You know what I'm saying? Jim Jones is on a tear right now. Jim Jones is like the sixth man off the bench. You know what I'm saying? He's that Bruce Brown. He's that Jamal Crawford. He's that J.R. Smith. Who else was sixth man of the year? I can't really think about it, but I think it was Kyle Korver. Kyle Korver may have been sixth man off the year, off the bench, 1 year in the league. Correct me if I'm wrong. Look that up. This site is bugging me out, but it's all gravy. Jim Jones is the sixth man off the bench right now. Big up to Jones, man. Big up to Capo. He stepped it up crazily. My homie didn't know about Max B because I brought up Max B. Max B's better than Jim Jones. What was that? You want to dis Wave guard. Max B's better than Jim Jones. Big up to Jims. Free Max B. Where Jim Jones is at right now, with him stepping it up and being that ill MC, that's where Max was back in the days. You could Max is on a Jones, Max B. They in a whole different wave. The nigga told you he's the wave guard. Max B's better than Jim Jones. Jim Jones stepped it up. I love listening to Jim Jones more now than ever. I liked him back in the days. I'm really loving him right now. Big up to Jim Jones, bro. I rocks with you. Max B's better than Max B's so much verse. Oh my god, his voice alone, his flow, the cadence. Maybe you don't know because Max spent a lot of time on lockdown. You know what I'm saying? Max is the real nigga. Big up to Max. Free Max B. Max Bigavel. You know what I'm saying? The Wave Guard. The last thing Max put out was that Lemonade. Yeah. R.I.P. Pop Smoke. Money on Instagram. Man, that's a lot of dough. Yeah. Yeah. Gotta be careful who you let in the crib. Niggas will kill you for your Skrilla. Everybody killer. EBK. Shout out to all my EBK niggas. Everybody killer. I'm not even gonna get into that. I ain't gonna get into that. I don't promote gangs or gang violence, but shout out to EBK. Everybody killer. Max is better than Jim Jones. Jim Jones right now, the way that you see Jim Jones on, that's what Max used to be back in the day when he was free, when he was all Burry Gang, Dipset, all that stuff. What you see from Jim Jones now, that's how Max B used to be. So Jones is just catching up to Max B. True Harlem niggas will tell you. Jones probably got that influence, he repping the five and all that good stuff. He's still putting music out. He's doing his thing. He stepped it up. Big up to Jones, like I said, but I'm telling you, I know tunes, bro. Max B was that nigga. Max B's that wave. Don't sleep on Max B. I'm gonna give you some tunes to listen to. These My Streets. Max B got a joint called Intro. Um, Look for Max B. Ah, my God, I know it. Just uh, um, money made me feel so better. Yeah. What else, Max B? What else can I do? I think I said lemonade. Yeah, big that up. So many. There's so many in the brain. Max B ish. I don't. No curse on the podcast because of the kids that might want to join. Max B ish. Look that up. I gave you a couple of joints. Yeah. Yeah. Especially these in my streets. Oh my God. Money made me feel so better. I should go on my phone, but I don't got it close to me. I don't even need to go there. It's all in here. Where Jim Jones is at right now, that's where Max was at the top of his game. So let's switch it up right now. Who else do we go to? So you know what? Let's go back to LL because the ladies love Cool James, but he's not better than Method Man. He's not better than Redman. Lyrically, LL Cool J is not better than Method Man. He's not better than Redman. Ladies love Cool James, but the niggas didn't. Niggas love Method Man. Ladies love Method Man too. Every chick that you met, oh, I'm married to Method Man. Him and Allen Iverson. Every chick back in the days, they were either married to Method Man or Allen Iverson. I ain't heard none of them talking about they married to LL Cool J. Big ups to LL. Redman is another issue. Redman was too Grammy. But Redman is a better MC than LL Cool J. Take it how you want it. See me when you see me in the streets. We could discuss this. Please don't bring any violence to me. But we can have a real discussion. Let's take the violence out of hip hop. Let's take the violence out of the podcast and all that stuff. Let's just have regular conversations. You see me on the street, yo, Scraps. I want to talk to you about that debate. LL Cool J is not better than Redman. He's not. Lyrically, no. A lot of people weren't on Redman like that because he was like this dirty Jersey nigga. Big up to New Jersey. But that's the image he put out. You have to understand, image is key. Image is everything. LL pulled out, or put on display. I'm the smooth cat from Queens. I got one leg up on my jeans. One leg is fully shown and the other leg shows my ankles and calves and all that good stuff. I'm in Tim's. I lick my lips. I wear my hat backwards. And the ladies love me. But the niggas didn't. I'm just keep. Niggas ain't love LL. The ladies did. And that's why he put it in his name because he knew. He knew niggas was going to hate him because he was pretty. He knew niggas wasn't going to like him because he was snatching everybody's girl. Ladies love LL Cool J, but the niggas didn't. We listen to Method Man and we listen to Redman. We big them niggas up. Don't you ever in your life sleep on Redman as an MC. He's the truth. Redman is the truth. Don't you ever play yourself. He's better than LL Cool J. Sorry. LL is more successful possibly than both. But you gotta understand, Method's on TV now, and he was a part of the Wu. And I'm gonna give you this right now. Method Man was the few people that actually did a song with Big. That Method Man is the only person I've ever heard do a song with Big, and I wasn't sure who had the better verse. The song is called "The What" on Biggie's first album, "Ready to Die." He's the only person on that entire album who ever did a song with Big. Who I'm just like, to be honest with you, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it official. Ice Spice, I'm gonna keep it a bean. Who I don't know who had the better verse, Big or Meth. I would have recited, but I don't want to mess up the lyrics. I might get tongue tied. Putting niggas back in ICU, I'm lifted, troop. You can bring it, crew. I got connections. I'm not a gentle man, I'm a method man. Method Man is the only MC, I will say this again, the only MC I've ever heard do a song with Big. The only MC that's been on a song with Big who I have to question if Big had the better verse. Little backstory, Method wasn't even supposed to do that song with Big because RZA wanted all that money to stay in the Wu family. Big up to the Wu. I'm a big Wu head, so you can't talk to me about the Wu either. Trust me on that. Method wasn't even supposed to do that song with Big, but he did it anyway. Snuck and did it, and it turned out to be a classic, one of the meanest tunes. Method Man is the only person that could hold a candle to the notorious B.I.G. And your resistance, MET. No need for resistance, HOD. Name them tunes. That's not even the same song. Name them tunes. Once again, Method is the only one that can challenge Big. A lot of people don't want to hear this. A lot of people probably gonna turn their ears inward. Well, I'll turn them ratted clot ears, my youth. Listen to the song The What, and you tell me if Big outshined Method that much. Tell me Method didn't hold his own. Listen to Brooklyn's Finest. Listen to I Love the Dough. And listen to Young OGs. Those are all three songs, the only three songs Jay-Z did with Big. And Big outshined them on every verse and on every song. Listen to The What by B.I.G. and Method Man. And you tell me if you think Big really outshined Meth on that. Only MC, only MC that challenged Big on a song, on a verse that they did together, that is. Who else? I'm trying to think of all the other MCs Big did songs with that you can really see. He didn't really do nothing with anybody else from the Wu. He didn't do nothing with Nas because they had beef at one point. I'll put you on that on another episode. I want to. Well, yeah, we're gonna talk about rap beefs as well because it's all for the culture. It's all for the tunes. I discussed it for the tunes, not for the beef itself. But yeah, he Big didn't really do a lot of songs with a lot of people. He only did one song with Pac, and that was a freestyle. Pac might have got him on that one. You felt Pac though. Biggie, his bars, definitely. There's a freestyle. Nah, I won't even get into that. But other than Method Man, there's no one else that challenged. Pac, you know what? No, I'm gonna say this. Big's verse is better than Pac's on that freestyle they did together. I just you feel Pac's more. It's just Pac. Pac is different, bro. When he speaks, you listen. It hits your soul. When Pac spits, it hits your soul, bro. It's a little different. But Biggie's the better MC. But I tell you this right now, like I said before, Method Man is only MC to hold a candle to Big. There's only one example that we have, unfortunately. We got three examples for Jay. Jay lost all three. We got one example with Big and Pac. Pac lost that. We got one example with Big and Meth, and it's in question. Emmanuel Hudson, referee shirt. Shaky to say Big had a better verse than Method on that one. All right, man. So this was the battle. We was going through a little comparisons. I did the 50 and Buster and LL. Ladies love Cool J. Niggas didn't. All of us listened to LL, but we wasn't. We wasn't. As they say in modern term, we wasn't jocking that. Niggas wasn't on LL like that. We respected him. But nah, we give it that. We give both of those to 50. Big ups to Buster the General, Yard Man and all them things then. And his flow is different. He got the fast flow, slow it down. But let's keep it real. People mostly listen to Busta Rhymes singles, not albums like that. Big up to 50. 50 won that. Nas is better than Jay-Z. Not by miles, not by mountains, anything like that. Matter of fact, I gotta listen to the magic. Jay-Z doesn't even put out albums like that anymore. Nas is still putting out hits. Nas is still putting out records. That magic was hard. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a bean. Big up the Ice Spice. I didn't really like King's Disease like that, but Magic stayed in rotation. Nas is still putting out tunes, hard tunes, good tunes. Nas is lyrically better than Jay-Z. Don't fight me on it. Just accept what I tell you. That's it. Just accept what I tell you. That's it. Accept what I tell you. Nas is better than Jay-Z. We talked about Pun a little bit. Pun was better than Jay-Z at one point. It's facts. I'm not thinking this. I don't believe this. It was a fact. A lot of y'all don't know. Like Jay-Z wasn't popping around the time when Nas, Big, Pac, Ghost, Ray, and Big Pun was out. Nas was out selling niggas. Pun was out selling Jay-Z. Ghost and Ray. Forget about it. That's a whole nother subject. I'm a woo head. Woo's for the children. Big up to the woo. All you need is you don't even. I told Shorty you don't even got to go to summer school this year. Just pick up the Wu-Tang Clan double CD and you get all the education you need. Tell me what. Tell me what album I got that from. I know tunes, bro. I know tunes. I know choruses, and I know skits. Holla at me. That's why you tuning in right now to learn from me. I know tunes, bro. Understand that. You heard? So tell me why. Put it in the comment. Where did I get that one from? What was the other one I asked you about? Nas rhymes is too complex. I'm gonna give y'all a pass on that one. Just tell me where I got that skit from. I told Shorty you don't even gotta go to summer school. Just pick up the Wu-Tang double double CD and you get all the education you need. So Nas got that over Jay-Z. Big Pun was better than Jay-Z at one point. Ghost, Ray, of course, Pac. Pac wasn't even all that big at one point. Pac didn't get really big until he joined Death Row. Brenda's Got a Baby, Humpty Hump Dance, I Get Around is when Pac really started to blow. Pac was just really big because he did movies and all that. I love Pac. You can't out Pac me. I know Pac tunes, bro. Trust me on that. Trust, trust me on that. You may not like this, but Raekwon and Ghostface are better MCs than Pac. I'm not covering my head because whatever you throw is going to just block. Y'all may not like that. I know a lot of y'all are not going to like that. Raekwon, Chef, Ghostface Killer, they're better lyrical MCs than Tupac. Tupac is the greatest rap artist of all time. Pun is better lyrically than Tupac. Nas is better lyrically than Tupac. Jay-Z is better lyrically than Tupac. Method Man is better lyrically than Tupac. You're not gonna like this. You're not gonna like this. But the truth is the truth. Whether you like it or not, it's the truth. And I said, trust me on that when I tell you, nobody don't really listen to Pac more than me. I spent them days in dark room, 40 ounces of cold 45. Billy D. I remember those days. Keep it a buck, keep it official. Ice Spice, keep it a bean. listening to Pac, being stressed out over life, listening to Pac for hours, guzzling that 40 ounce. I know what I'm talking about. I listen to a lot of Pac. I had a lot of down days. Had a lot of stressful days, bro. Losing homies. Every time I lose a homie, I listen to Pac. Big up to all my fallen soldiers. Too many of y'all to name. I'm gonna big y'all up in due time. Big up to all my homies. That's RIP right now. I'm a real street nigga. Ain't no question about that either. Big up to all my homies, bro. I listen to a lot of Pac. I know what I'm talking about. Pac is emotional, so he'll touch your emotions. But lyrically, Method Man is better than Tupac. Jay-Z, Nas, Big Pun. They're better than Tupac lyrically. Tupac can spit too, but lyrically, y'all not gonna like this, but that's okay. I'm all right with that. I know tunes you don't. That's why I'm able to sit comfortably in this chair. That's why I'm able to say what I say. All of these guys are better than Tupac. Snoop is better than Tupac lyrically. I'm not gonna like that neither. The truth is the truth. I love Snoop. I come up with a whole episode about how I feel about Snoop. Truth is the truth. At one time, Snoop was regarded as the best freestylist in the world. When Snoop was on, he used to freestyle on Hot 97 and all them other stations out there. 105 wasn't even around them times, them IU. Trust me. I know what I'm talking about. I know tunes you don't. At one point, they regarded Snoop Dogg as the MTV and all that. Snoop Dogg is considered the best freestyle rapper in the world at that point. I'm telling you, Snoop is better than Pac lyrically. Pac is the better artist, better career, bigger, movies. You know what I'm saying? But Snoop is better than Pac. Who don't like it, just see me on the streets, hit me on the jack, leave your comments, we'll talk about it. The truth is the truth. I love Pac. I love Pac. I love Pac. Snoop is better than Pac. I love Snoop. Snoop is better than Pac. Nobody gonna tell you this. Because a lot of niggas don't know tunes like I know tunes. So they can't tell you this. And when they tell you they don't got no evidence or they can't, they don't have a lot of people don't have the gall, the pizzazz to tell you these things. I do. I'm a response. I'm afraid of no guy. I'm afraid of no guy, my youth. Snoop is better than Pac. I love Pac. R.I.P. Pac. Big up to the homie Snoop. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this. I think I probably did. Nas is better than Ice Cube. I love me some Cube. Yeah, I did touch on this. So Nas got that too. Nas is better than. Oh, don't watch that. Don't watch the lights. It's all good. It's all good. Y'all still see me. Don't worry about that. We about to wrap this up anyway. That's the lights. Oh, maybe because what I said, the lights went dark. Maybe the lights is fighting me right now, but it's all gravy though, man. Nas is better than Ice Cube. Ice Cube is more revolutionary than Nas. Nas is revolutionary too. You call it backpack conscience. You trying to speak knowledge? It's garbage. Tell me where I got that from. You trying to speak knowledge? It's garbage. Tell me where I got that from if you know tunes. Put it in the comments. I put it in the comments because I want to know if y'all know tunes like I know tunes. Nas is better than Ice Cube, not by milestones. Plus, we got to remember they're two different eras and two different ages. Cube is probably all 6, 7, 8, 9 years older than Nas. Was in the game 6, 7, 8, 9 years before for Nas as well. Rhyming technique is different. Yeah, Nas is better than, not by milestones. Nas is better than Cube. And I tell you, Lil Wayne is better than Nas as well. I want to go Fab. That's a hard one, so I won't even think about it. You let me know what you think. Who's better, Fab or Nas? It's a hard one. Don't you ever sleep on Fab. You tell me what you think. The lights is off. That means I'm about to be off. So you take it and run with it. Let me know. Put it in the comments. I Know Tunes Podcast. I'm your host, SCR to the APZ, your boy Scraps. That's the truth of the matter, man. Let me know what you think, man. This is Rapesode, pardon me, Rapesode. I did another Rapesode, and I named that one, but I'll name this one. I won't even number them. I won't number or name. This is Rapesode. Thank you for watching another Rapesode of I Know Tunes Podcast, hosted by the one and only, the immaculate Scraps Dog. That was originally my name. Killer Scrap Dog. That's what they used to call me. I don't know. It's a lot of names. It's like being Spanish or Mexican or something. It's a lot of names. But you just call me Scraps. Once again, thank you for tuning in. Subscribe, comment, share, repost, all that good stuff, man. I really want to hear from y'all when it comes to any of these things I mentioned. But I just told y'all the truth. Sometimes we don't always want to hear the truth. I just told y'all the truth. This is not my opinion, by the way. Trust me when I tell you these are all facts. All right, man. Like Great Adventures, like a ride at Great Adventures. I'm out the bungee. I'm out of here, bro. All right.